Alright, here we have section 9.7, which deals with products and quotients of complex numbers that are in polar form. They're a little bit easier to work with than things in a rectangular form. So objectives, find the product and quotient of complex numbers in polar form. So to find the product of a complex number in polar form, so given two complex numbers, one's r1 and the angle is theta 1, the other r2 with the angle of theta 2. So to find the product, you multiply the r values and add the angles. Now these angles could be in radians or degrees, it doesn't matter. It may be easier to work in degrees, in that case you can convert, but it doesn't really make a difference. So say I had 2 cosine 45 plus I sine 45 times 3 cosine 135 plus I sine 135. So to do this problem, so here's my r values, 2 and 3. So the product is multiply the r values, so that's going to be 6. And then add the angles. So 45 plus 135 is 180. And that would be your answer. If you wanted to convert, you just distribute the 6 through, and that would give you the rectangular form. So quotients work by similar rules. So since quotient is the opposite of multiplication, the steps are the opposite as they were in multiplication. So if you have one divided by the other, you divide the r values and subtract the angles. So say you had 8 cosine 210 plus I sine 210 over 4 cosine 30 plus I sine 30. So divide the r values, 8 divided by 4 is 2, and then find the difference in the angles. 210 minus 30 is 180. So these are both 180s. So this section is relatively straightforward. There are two simple rules to use. I believe that is the end of 9.7.